Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing great. For today's video, I'm going to be doing some more slime and squishy dares. You guys really seem to enjoy this series on my channel, and I've been getting a lot of dares from you guys recently, so I'm trying to do as many as possible. But before we jump in, I also want to let you guys know that I did also post a new video over on my main channel. It is a DIY phone case from scratch. So in case you haven't seen that video yet, I will leave a link for it below. Also, a huge shout out to this week's notification squad. Thank you so much for your comments. And if you aren't part of the notification squad already, all you have to do is turn on your post notifications and leave me a comment down below with the hashtag notification squad to be featured in my next video. With that all being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do enjoy it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And without any further ado, let's get started with the dares. The first dare that we have is paint a squishy with gold spray paint. Surprisingly, I'm very excited for this dare because I might end up with a cool and awesome golden squishy, but at the same time, I do think this can be like a huge fail because if the paint doesn't stick onto the squishy, it's just gonna be a huge mess. So we're gonna have to try it out to find out what happens. Okay guys, so for this dare, I'm gonna be using this sheep squishy. You guys may remember I actually used this little guy for one of my previous slime and squishy dare videos. I actually used him for the bath bomb dare, and I did manage to save him, but after I was done with the dare, the bath bomb kind of like left stains on the squishy. I don't know how well you can see that. So I thought it would be a good idea to use this squishy so that we can try to kind of give him a new look. Before spray painting it, I'm gonna go ahead and use some tape to just cover down the face and the little arms so that I don't get like paint all over it. Alrighty guys, I have taped down the squishy, and fingers crossed this turns out as good as it looks in my head. I was going to spray paint this outside until I realized that it was way too cold and windy, so I had to come back in, and now I am finally going to spray paint this squishy. I'm hoping that it turns out nice and this doesn't end up to be a huge fail. Wow, this actually looks really cool. Now, I still haven't done the sides, so I'm gonna let this dry for a bit, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do the sides and the back. I've spray painted the squishy, and honestly, it looks really amazing so far. So now I'm just going to remove the tape, and I'm gonna do this off camera so that I can really carefully peel off the tape without messing it all up. Okay guys, here is the dare all completed. As you can see, I did kind of a bad job with the taping, but other than that, I think it turned out really awesome. So now let's do the squish test. Surprisingly, it's still very squishy, even though I really would not squish this anymore, just because I think that the paint would start coming off. But yeah, all in all, I'm actually very surprised, but I think this was a huge success. This next one was dared by many of you, and it is to mix toothpaste into a batch of slime. Honestly, after mixing in a raw egg into slime, I am very interested in seeing how this one is gonna turn out, so let's give it a go. For this dare, I have all of the items that I'm gonna need. So I'm using Aquafresh toothpaste because I think it's gonna look really pretty in the bowl, but once I'm done mixing, it's not really gonna matter. But anyway, I also have a spoon and bowl. And then finally, I have some purple slime. I have my slime in the bowl, and I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze out the entire tube of toothpaste. One thing I am really bummed out about is that the toothpaste did not have any blue in it. I mean, there's a picture over here and I thought it was gonna be the same. But anyway, I think that one tube isn't enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and just add in another tube. Now that I look at this toothpaste, it actually reminds me of candy cane. I'm still really bummed out that we don't have any blue in it, but anyway, I can live with it. So let's go ahead and mix this up. I have mixed it all up and the toothpaste has completely melted the slime. Can you guys see how liquidy that is? So clearly it isn't slime anymore, but on the other hand, I really love the color of this. It's like a really nice pinky purple-y kind of color, which I really like, but unfortunately, this isn't slime anymore. So yeah, there is the dare all completed. The final comment actually has 3 dare options, and those are melt a candle and pour it over a squishy. The second option is to bake a squishy, and the final option is to flush a squishy down the toilet. I think the easiest would be to melt a candle and pour it over a squishy because I might be able to save the squishy afterwards. So let's do this dare. I have lit this candle that I got from Bath & Body Works and I'm gonna let it burn so that the candle wax can melt. I have no clue how long this is gonna take.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
This is the squishy that I'm going to be using. And I also have a piece of parchment paper underneath so that I don't get wax all over my table. And then I also have some heat resistant gloves just to be safe. And I think this should be plenty of wax. So I'm just gonna blow out the candle and pour it on top of the squishy. Okay, so I ended up getting a lot of wax on my table, as you can see. So I'm gonna let the wax harden completely and I will check back in with you guys in a little bit. The wax has completely hardened and now I'm going to take the squishy off of this. This is gonna be a struggle. Okay. Here is the dare all completed and the wax is coming off as I squish it. So I'm pretty sure that I will be able to save this squishy because the wax is coming off really easily. But this is going to be a pain to clean up, which I am not looking forward to. But yeah, there is the dare all completed. And that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Also, if you are new to my channel, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on future videos. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much and I will see you in my next one.